Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well, and in today's video, I think you guys know the drill. We are back, as usual, on top ladder, playing Path of Legends, going for the consistent top 500 throughout the season. Gonna go for an Xbow as he goes for Skeleton Dragons the back, just find out what he has. We do see a Fisherman as well, and Little Prince comes down. I'm gonna Fireball. That's gonna be a ton of Fireball value. Beautiful Fireball that also hits the Fisherman while it was mid-pull, and I'm gonna Ice Spirit Scalers for this Little Prince Guardian. He does go for the arrows, but we're gonna get about 1,400 damage, so that is a really nice early lock. And at this point, as you can see, I've started being very aggressive against a lot of these heavier type decks. So when I see Skeleton Dragons, it makes me think maybe Lava Hound, maybe Golem, sometimes, you know, Recruits. So that's why I've been pretty aggressive recently, and obviously it worked out just now. I'm going to go for my archers the back again and get ready to Xbow once more. I'm honestly going to ignore those Wallbreakers and go in. One will get taken out thanks to the help of the archer, and I can go in. He does have recruits, unfortunately, but I'm going to go for my knight and then log. And LP's actually on the knight, which is really hype. So I think that's actually going to die, and he might go Guardian ability, but it's going to get taken out first, and thankfully Xbow does lock onto the tower. Going to Skeleton's Ice Spirit to retarget the Guardian off the Xbow. Beautiful play, and I believe I've actually outcycled his arrow, so he does not have any, like, cheap spell response for this Xbow. So that's going to be his tower, down to 500, and just like that, guys, I think we beat Evo Recruit Spam, and this is exactly how you're supposed to play these matchups, and sometimes I'm a bit too aggressive and I regret it, but sometimes I really just stand by playing so aggro in single, because it actually allows you to win matchups like these. You know, normally I would probably not win a matchup like this. Honestly, it's pretty tough, and I'm just gonna let this Xbow die. I just wanted to bait stuff out. I didn't really feel like just splitting my Evo archers in the back. I think I'll do it now because it's fine, but of course I'd rather save them for the defense of the Evo recruits push, but that's kind of why I went Xbow instead of cycling my Evo archers there. Just gonna Tesla the middle, and they should pretty much clear those Skeleton Dragons very fast. Just gonna Ice Spirit to pressure, goes for the low Wallbreakers, that's fine, and there are their Evo recruits coming down. I'll just log one side, Ice Spirit to protect, and kite everything towards the middle. He does have a poison as well, so he has poison arrows, guys. Again, I do genuinely feel like this is quite a tough matchup, which is why I'm very glad I was able to get a huge lock in single. He does mess up the LP ability. Tower does target on to the Little Prince before the Guardian gets spawned, so that's going to be a very easy counter. And yeah, the game is pretty much over. I'm already one away from another pair of Evo Archers, by the way. I'm just going to keep pressuring with my Ice Spirits at the bridge, because he has to respond to every single one. If he lets it go, as he does, that's just going to be in range of a Fireball, which is a big mistake, of course. Going to Evo Archers, Tesla the middle to cut the Wallbreakers over, and this is pretty much a good game, as you can see. So again, very glad I was able to win in single, because that is a pretty tough matchup normally, and sometimes you just have to beat decks like these in single. I think if we went into double with more time, it would have been much more trickier to play that match, but of course with the early lead I was able to just kind of abuse his slow cycle in single and get stuff done. So that's going to put me at 2328 rating points, top 550 in the world. Alright guys, found a game against Aimer, or Almer, I'm not sure, I think it's Aimer, Fight Club USA. I've actually heard about this movie Fight Club, I never watch it, but I kind of want to. Just gonna cycle a log, and a bit unrelated guys, but I've been in a lot of pain recently. It really sucks, because I went to the gym a few days ago. I didn't even do anything like crazy with my arms, I did my normal stuff, and then when I got home, I did my usual stuff, and then I slept, and then I woke up in the middle of the night in like seriously sharp, like some of the worst pain I've ever been in my life recently. It genuinely feels like, and it was in my left shoulder, and as I'm like playing and recording this right now, I am still in pain in my left shoulder. It really sucks. I don't even know what happened, because I don't really do much with my shoulders every day. Like that day I only did squats where I put the bar onto my back from the floor, and then bench press. That's literally about it. Otherwise I just did like lower body stuff, so I don't even understand why. And I guess push-ups, but that's in my normal warm-up routine. But I don't even understand why like I had that pain, because it just sucks. But yeah, I don't know why this happened. This is a bit unrelated to the video, of course, but just like something that happened to me, guys. It's very unfortunate, because I don't know what to do about it. I don't know like what caused it. I'm just hoping it goes away in a few days, because I've been like suffering recently. But he's playing Electro Giant, so this should be kind of an annoying matchup, but shouldn't be too terrible. I usually do actually beat Electro Giant these days. I'll go for my Evo Archers the back, and unfortunately that LP is not going to cross the bridge. He does go the Guardian ability as well, though, so I can just go for a Knight on top, and I can Xbow the right. I believe he is not back to E-Giant, or actually I think he is back, but he has to respond to both sides, so Okay, that was actually less effective than I thought it would be. I might get one knight hit though. Yeah, that's actually clutch. He does a pretty good job of just easily countering that Evo Archer with a barb barrel. But I don't know, I wanted to get some pressure going, but of course it didn't work out that well. And now he survived single, so this is not going to be too difficult for him, I think. Because usually in this matchup, you'd like to get a lock in single if you can. Although this is still a pretty fine spot, I'd say. You know, having damage lead at all going into double is pretty nice. He hasn't gotten any damage on my tower. We're going to Knight to predict a cannon. We also caught the LP, which is great. He's going to go Garden Ability. I'll Ice Spirit to retarget it off the Xbow. Actually, I won't because, yeah, this is going to be pretty much a dead Xbow. And I just realized I have the full bowler to defend in the left. So I'll actually just focus on defending this. Log everything back. Knight to protect my archers. Does not really work out, unfortunately. And now that bowler is kind of wreaking havoc. Bowler is a big problem in this matchup, guys, because if they get bowler damage on your tower, that's going to be a lot of problems that you did not want to deal with. I'll actually just Fireball Cycle on the bowler right now, because I am not really getting much damage, and you'll notice my Xbow is in the right last time. Oh, he is going to go for his Evo Knight. He's definitely going for a huge E-Giant push right now. I'm going to have to get ready to defend this, because he's going to have a ton of stuff. So I'm going to get my Evo Archers ready. He might Lightning them. He does go for the NATO instead. One is still alive working on that bowler. Oh, and he does go for the E-Giant, but kind of a misplay, because one Evo Archer is still alive. I'll go for my second Tesla here, and I can go in. He does go for the Lightning, but he should be low in Elixir. I'll go in, so I'll go for my Knight, and then Xbow. Skeletons predict the cannon. Good predict, but it doesn't work out, because they moved a bit. I'll Fireball the Knight, though. Okay, that's basically a dead Xbow, unfortunately, but honestly, good pressure still. And I'm still up like 600 because of my spell cycle, like low-key spell cycle. So this is good. This is honestly good. I'll go archers here because I want to cycle to my Evo Archers as much as I can. He does go Garden Ability, so I'll just go for my Knight for it. He seems to be enjoying these Guardians. I was thinking he might be setting up for a bowler at the bridge, but he does not do that. So I'll just Defensive Expo on the right. Now we're going into triple. We have a 600 damage lead. I do believe this is holdable, guys. So sometimes against this matchup, you never get any Expo damage. I didn't get any so far, but you can still win with good spell cycle. He goes for a Lightning on everything. Good value, honestly, but I think I'll be okay. I'm just gonna, defend stuff and prevent the bowler from crossing the bridge, ideally, because, yeah, if that gets on tower, that's gonna be a good game, honestly. I'm gonna go for another Defensive Expo. He might E-Giant the bridge. He goes for the bowler Knight instead. I feel like that's kind of questionable. I'll go for my Knight all the way over here, and then log, and that should be out of range. Perfect. So he does go for the bowler NATO attempt, but thankfully my Knight was good enough to avoid it. I'll just Fireball Tower now, and he gets the LP down. I think he's going to try and Lightning Cycle with that 3-card cycle. No, he does just go for the E-Giant the bridge, which I think is a mistake, and he goes for the Lightning off the tower. So you can see I'm basically forcing every single Lightning to not be on tower with my Teslas up high, with my Defensive Expos, anti-Lightning placements, and he's just never gotten any damage except for the Lightnings on tower, I suppose. But yeah, that's very clutch, guys. I was able to win with just basically Spell Cycle, which is sometimes what this matchup comes down to. So very, very nice stuff, honestly. Yeah, I'll take it. He seems to be pretty unhappy with it, but yeah, I think I played that pretty well, honestly. Just very good defense. You have to have a good defensive mindset in this matchup because they're going to have some pretty crazy pushes coming at you, like that one Evo Knight big push. But yeah, very nice stuff. Going to put me in the top 500 now and 2 off from 2,400. Alright guys, found a game against Better, and so far, stuff is looking pretty good, except for my shoulder. That is not looking good. I really do hope it gets better in the next few days. I really don't know what else to do about it, except like I haven't gone to the gym ever since because I want to rest it. But I'll Expo. He goes Barbs the back. Barbs looks like some kind of beatdown deck, and E-Drag as well. Okay, looking like it could be Golem. I'm not going to Fireball, even though I want to really bad, because quite frankly, that's just a big overcommit. And if he's playing Golem Pump, he's just going to go for the pump, and I won't have anything for it. Yeah, exactly. So this way, at least I'll just get to Fireball the pump and, cut my losses. Sometimes you do have to know when to let an Expo die. In that match against Recruits, that was a beautiful Fireball on my end, hitting the Fisherman, LP, and I think it was the one Skeleton Dragon that got me that lock in single. But that time, I noticed, because I think you need 3 Archer hits and a Fireball to kill an E-Drag. I only got 2. So the E-Drag would have survived on 1 HP. So that was not very clutch. I'm going to go for my Archers. I do want to Expo opposite, to be honest, but I think I'm down Elixir, so I won't. Because he went Golem when I was at... Well, he went Golem when I was close to 10, but he had the pump on the board as well. So he's definitely not exactly, like, down Elixir. I think I'm down a couple Elixir. So I'm just chilling. I'm going to Knight and then Fireball. Well, I'll Fireball anyways. I don't know if I needed that, but I think I'll just be safe rather than sorry. And you guys can see that I went for my Archers first. That's because I'm already back to my Evo Archers now. and the whole purpose of Xbow sometimes these days is just to cycle to your Evo archers. I'm going to let this go and probably go in, honestly, because I do have Evo archers in cycle. I'm going to go in when he goes pump. I swear that pump was at 6, and sometimes, guys, the right play in single is to fireball the pump, but sometimes the right play is to punish the pump with an Xbow, and I think this is a good punish opportunity, especially because I have Evo archers in cycle. Going to get them down, going to Skelly's Ice Spirit as well to maximize this lock. Unfortunately, I think I should have played my archers one tile lower. That would have maximized the power shot even more. But, oh, I'm getting a call from my mom. Okay. I'm on Do Not Disturb, so I don't know why that popped up, but I'm fine. That was honestly a big lock. I'm down elixir now, but I am pretty comfortable defending these pushes while being down elixir, guys. You will see. I'll try and show you guys how. Also, you will notice the King Tower activation is going to be incredibly clutch. Like, it's very important in this matchup. That's why I elected to go for it early. Another reason why letting that Xbow die in single was a good play, because I was able to just kind of ignore the push, or not really ignore the push, but have much more elixir to defend the push, and also of course get my King Tower activation. Gonna Ice Spirit. Okay, I messed up the timing, unfortunately, and then I'll just log the Barbs on the right. One archer will help out, so I'm fine taking some damage. Tower damage is a resource. And now his Golem's coming down. I'm going to Tesla one over to the left, because I think the Tesla in the left corner will pull the Golem otherwise, and I don't exactly want that. Going to go for my Evo archers now. They're going to put in work. Look at these power shots raining in, and then I'll just fireball once the Golem pops. And those Evo Barbs are problematic, but I'll just kite them over. Oh, that was a beautiful defense, honestly. That was extremely clean. Look at that. And I can literally just... I didn't even need the Ice Spirit, honestly. That was a beautiful defense again. He's probably going to Golem. Yeah, I'm down like 4 right now, but I'm totally chilling, because number 1, these archers, yeah, they're going to force respawn sap, so I'm only down like 2 now. I might take 1 Barb hit. No, I won't. I'm fine. But yeah, I'm slowly like equalizing the elixir lead to my favor again, because he was in the lead before, of course, by quite a lot. But now I'm just chilling, and I am pretty confident just defending. Also, I like going for these archers early, because you'll see that he always goes for the NATO on the archers, especially with the E-Drag taking them out. But now I'm just Omega chilling, because I'm back to a new pair of archers pretty much every push. And I've cycled, I don't know how many, I'd want to say like 3 Evo archers so far in this game at least. About to get my 4th, I think anyways. But yeah, just using Evo archers very well. And I am going to protect them. I'm going to fireball this. If one was on... Oh, one is on the E-Drag. Oh, that is so huge. That's going to kill the E-Drag. Yeah, he has no chance right now. I'm going to go in, because now he is not back to his Golem, I believe. And I have Evo archers on the board. He goes Lumberjack the back, which means he does not have enough for a Golem right away. He will have enough, of course, now that it's triple. But he goes for the Skelly Drags for some reason. I'll just fireball them. And that is going to be a good game, because that's a lock. Okay, it's not going to take tower, because E-Drag does defend Xbow pretty well. But, like, that is basically a good game. And, yeah, like, this is just pretty much a picture-perfect game against Golem, guys. I feel like I get these a lot. Like, I beat Golem Pump very consistently these days. I think the only time I've lost to it recently was when I went in when he went Pump, because I was a bit aggressive. But as you saw in this match, I like to fireball the first pump, and I go in on subsequent ones if I have a good position. I definitely think I had a good position this time around, and it was very clutch. So let's just go for the fireball. I can get 2 fireballs down if I cycle fast enough, so I think that's actually just going to take tower, or very close to it anyways. So yeah, super clutch match, guys. Very well played by me, if I do say so myself. And hopefully a good example of how to play against Golem Pump. I was thinking of making like a compilation of Xbow against beatdown decks, because I beat it so often these days. But yeah, that was very nice. As you see, one of the biggest things in that matchup is just utilizing your Evo Archers well. So that's going to put me 1 away from 2400 now, 423 in the entire world. Let's keep the push going. Alright guys, final game against Yo-Yo the Legend. We are 1 away from 2400. Honestly, games have been going so well, I think I might just go for 2 more wins from here on out. Hopefully I don't jinx myself, but we see a tombstone. Okay, based on his name as well, and his clan, this looks like a Carl the Legend fan or friend, so I don't think it's Carl himself, but Carl does play LavaLoon, so yeah, it does look like LavaLoon as well after seeing tombstone, especially Mega Minion. I'm going to go in with the Xbow, and he goes Lava Hound. Okay, pretty aggressive, but it does make sense because I don't have archers to support it technically. I'll wait for the Mega Minion to walk up and then go for my Tesla. Skeletons too, and Tesla will go to work on the Lava Hound. Meanwhile, my Xbow will be going to work on the left, and I'll Ice Spirit to hold the balloon in place, as he is going to go for the fireball, predicting archers maybe. That's going to mess up, and I'm going to get a beautiful fireball, pushing the balloon out of range, and that's just going to be tower down, so perfect tower trade and defense against Lava Hound, basically. I'm not sure. I think he gave up because he just zapped my King Tower, right? I'm not sure like what he was going for. Honestly, it was a good lava play. I feel like I don't know what he should have done instead. Maybe like skeleton dragons too, I don't know, but basically my premise was I'm gonna like Tesla to snipe the Mega Minion first. You always want to take the support troops out first against this. He might have pretended to give up. I don't think he did though, honestly, but I'm just like not dropping my entire elixir bar at the same time, just in case he didn't. But okay, looks like he did give up now. So yeah. But yeah, number one principle is obviously just taking the support troops out before the Lava Hound. And then number two was freezing that balloon was very important, so I could get a beautiful fireball on the pups and the balloon. So that was just a really fast match against Lava Hound. Gonna put me top 350, basically. 2-4-13. Let's go for one more win. Alright guys, final game against Parsa M. So far, undefeated video. Oh, and wait, this guy has like a number 15 finish. I just saw on his profile. I think he's a really good player. Let's see what he's going to be doing. Scaly Drags, I think he might be like a beatdown player too, if I'm not mistaken. My friend told me he plays like Lava Hound Rage sometimes, because I was like, I've never seen Lava Hound Rage in my entire life. And then someone said Parsa M does. I'm going to go for an Xbow on the left. He goes Barbs the back. I don't know if he has any ground troops for this. Yeah, he goes with Balloon. So I'll just Archers. He might have arrows. Let's find out. But Archers will go to work on the Balloon. Yeah, he does have arrows. That's going to take the Archers out. But that's fine. I'll just log Skellies for these Barbs. And I might be down a bit of elixir right now, but that was pretty clean. He seems to be pretty upset about that. I'll just give him the good luck back. I'm up 1,000 damage starting out, which is pretty clutch. So yeah, this is definitely looking like Lava Hound. I mean, Skelly Drags, Evo Barbs, Balloon Arrows, unless it's like some weird deck. But I'll Ice Spirit and I'll just leak until he goes, okay, he's going Goblins. He has Goblins in this deck. I'll just Knight the back. I was going to say I'll leak till he goes Lava Hound, then I can Expo. Skelly Drags, I'll just Fireball. Okay, my finger slipped by one tile. Sometimes, guys, it's better to drag than just place your stuff. But obviously, you need to just place your stuff sometimes if you want to react fast. I tried to just take the Skelly Drags out as fast as I could. And he might go Lava Hound now. I think it wouldn't be a bad play, because I might be down Elixir by a little bit. And I don't have Archers in Cycle, but we'll see. I'll Skeletons the back. Yeah, there's a Lava Hound. I'm going to do something a bit unconventional. Usually I always advocate for going Xbow Sane lane against Lava Hound, but this time I have a big lead in the left, so I'm going to go in the left and see what I can do, especially because my Evo Archers are coming down. So he does go for the Balloon behind the Lava Hound. He calls a good game. That's pretty funny. I think I'm fine, dude, because I have, number one, this Tesla placement will kite this Balloon over into my Expo. Number two, I have Evo Archers, which are going to go crazy on this defense. He goes Arrows, but I can just Skeletons. Oh, wait, what? He freezes? Guys, that might be the craziest thing I've ever seen, but that's going to be a clean defense, King Tower activation, and good game. He went Arrows freeze to kill my Evo Archers. That might be one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Okay, he gave up, just like Yo-Yo, the legend, last match. I'm just destroying lava players, I guess, but yeah, like, I've never seen that before. Arrows freeze to kill Evo Archers, but that just goes to show how strong Evo Archers are, guys, because they do survive arrows, they do survive a freeze, of course. They don't survive Fireball, though. That's like one of the best counters to them. But yeah, this guy just didn't have the right counters, and they just kind of wreaked havoc. But even without Evo Archers, I think I was fine. Because as you saw, my Tesla placement did kite that Balloon over to my Expo, and then I could just Fireball that Lava Hound and all the pups after as well. So I'll give him the good luck, and very clutch win against a pretty good player. And that's going to be a perfect ladder push, guys. Pretty short video today, but I just had 5 like straight undefeated wins, so I don't know what else to say. That's going to be top 300 in the world, 295, very clutch, 2442. So we are holding top 500 the entire season, which again is pretty much my goal. As you can see, pretty much good wins against Lava, and this guy has a number 15 ladder finish, finished top 50 last season, so pretty good player. Playing Lava Freeze is crazy though, honestly. And yeah, just undefeated video today against all beatdown decks pretty much, so I will take it. That's about it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the ladder push. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.